Good morning. We're headed to have a brunch today, a South Indian style brunch. Everybody's excited. Everybody's hungry. We haven't eaten breakfast yet. We all hungry. We haven't had any breakfast yet. So we tried twice to go for South Indian. We went to this place called Anand, but it's closed on Wednesdays, so good to know for the future. Then we tried to find some place called Ram, South Indian Center, Food Center, and that didn't exist at all. So just make sure, because there's all these places given on Google, make sure you research before you go there. They're very excited because we finally found a spot. It's called Jyoti Vihar, and they have great South Indian food. It's on this street called Ho Chi Minh Sarani, and I think it used to be called Harrington Street before, because the hospital that I was born at is right behind right here, and the American consulate is in front of us on that side right there. It's a really simple little restaurant. Dad's washing his hands. And a little kitchen in there. It's very basic. Ordered a bunch of different things here today. Sada vada. That's aloo bonda. Everybody got their own bowl of sambar and coconut chutney. Paper masala dosa for mother. This is a sada vada. This is made with lentils, and then it's fermented, and then it's deep fried. You can hear how crispy it is. It's very, very crunchy. This is sambar, lentils. Yes, again, it's lentils, but it's more like a lentil soup. And the white stuff is coconut chutney.
Coconut chutney is good.
Very yummy. Yeah. I'm sharing a little bit of her paper masala dosa. This is called paper because it's super paper thin. It's so good. Very yummy. And all the food is vegetarian. This is an aloo bonda. It's like mashed potatoes on the inside, and then it's dipped in chickpea batter and deep fried. It's very similar to the potato that's inside the dosa, but it's a little drier, so that way when it's being fried it doesn't fall apart. You can see these little black dots in there. That's mustard seeds. There's a few peanuts in there as well. Oh, that's really yummy. The texture and the crunch of the peanuts, very good. So, in my opinion, this is like a South Indian samosa, because it's still got a potato filling. Only thing, instead of having a dough on the outside, it's a batter. This is one of my favorites. It's called uttapam. It's like an Indian pizza. Again, the batter is very similar. It's made with rice and lentils. It's very spongy. I should have told them to make it a little crispier, but it's yummy. You can really taste the sourness from the fermented batter. This is an idli, not Italy, but this is a steamed rice cake. You can see how soft it is. It's very plain, very mild flavor. It's just pretty much steamed rice that's been fermented. It's so soft. And usually you dip it into your sambar or your chutney, and that's how you eat it, like that. And it just soaks up all that flavor. Very good idli. This is an onion rava masala dosa. It's like Indian crepes, and inside it's got mashed potatoes in there. try some of this. It's very crispy. It's lined with some chilies in there as well. Put a little bit of potatoes in there.
These are very fast power.
No, I don't like that. There's hardly had any.
I like it with the chutney.
We ordered 2 plates.
And this is the last thing. It's called dahi vada. Remember the thing I ate first? It's the same thing, but this one's been soaked. First they soak it in water after they deep fry it, and then it's placed in some yogurt.
Very good. I'm good.
It's a little sweet, a little spicy, and they have some fried chilies on top. I really like the yogurt part. It's nice and cool. South Indian filter coffee. See a little container in there? They give it to you like this, so you can pour a little bit at a time so it cools, and then you sip it because it's very hot. Here's the coffee, a little bit poured in there. It's very strong, but it's very yummy. It's a perfect way to end a South Indian meal. South Indian filter coffee. Outside the restaurants, there's this guy selling some fruit. He's got a nice variety of these fruit. He's giving us a sample.
No.
Oh, really good. I'm gonna try one of these. I told him to cut it up for me.
Sour.
He's gonna put some of that chaat masala on there. Bas, or mat dalo. Look how cute this is. This is why they call it star fruit.
Yeah.
It literally is in the shape of a star.
Thank you, guys.
That's crunchy. It's not too sweet and not too sour. It was very, very tasty. The only thing is, they put way too much salt, so it killed it a little bit. That was a great nap after that dosa and South Indian food. Now we're getting ready to make some banana bread. This is my version of a banana bread. It comes together super quick. It is very easy, and I'm going to show you what I put in it. I'm going to be putting some walnuts in it. So I'm getting started here. Auntie just used this mortar and pestle to just crush them just a little bit. Auntie's going to be helping me today so she can learn the recipe. Anytime you have any extra bananas and they're kind of overripe, what I like to do is I put them in the freezer. They kind of look scary when they come out. You want them to defrost, and you see how soft they are? This is going to really help with the banana bread. This is one of my tricks. It kind of pre-mashes it for you, so you see how they look like that. And Auntie's actually going ahead and turning the oven on because, like I said, this recipe comes together super easy. And they just kind of fall out like that. I have 5 bananas right here, and I'm going to get them out of the skin. This is what the bananas look like. Okay? They're still whole. I got 2 eggs. Since we're mushing up everything once and for all. Okay? 2 regular eggs. That's the oven. It's preheated. A spoon of vanilla. Cinnamon powder. Cinnamon. Now this is all 1, 1, 1, 1. 5 bananas, 2 eggs. This is baking powder, 1 spoon. Baking soda, 1 spoon. Salt, 1 spoon. Okay? So now those are all the spoons. All right? now you want to go ahead and you want to mash this up to get a nice smooth consistency. So these are all the ingredients kind of mushed up together, and you see how quickly the bananas, you didn't have to use a lot of energy to mush them up. That's the trick from putting it in the freezer. Okay, so now if I had sticks of butter, I would use 2 sticks of butter. Okay, so we'll pretend that's 1 stick, and then I'm going to use another stick of butter. Okay, 2 sticks of butter. So now these are all our wet ingredients. Okay, that's well incorporated right there. So I had a little issue finding brown sugar here in India, in Kolkata. So there's something very close to the flavor of brown sugar. This is jaggery. It's very similar. If you look at it, that's what it looks like. And I kind of wanted to use closer to brown sugar and not the granulated sugar that they have here, because their sugar is more like a turbinado sugar, which for baking is not really good for me since it takes longer to dissolve. So this is 1 cup of the jaggery powder, okay? And this jaggery powder, and when you use brown sugar, that's what's going to give it a nice dark rich color, if you see that. Okay, the next ingredient is going to be flour. And when I say flour, this is maida. Okay, it's white bleached refined flour, not the atta, which is whole wheat. Okay, this is for baking. We're going to put 2 cups of maida. And if you can see so far the recipe, it's either been 1 or 2. So if I'm recapping, besides the 5 bananas, okay, it's 2 eggs, 2 sticks of butter, 2 cups of flour, and then everything else was 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon each baking powder, baking soda. Right? Super easy, super quick. I've made this recipe 1,000 times and it never disappoints. And it comes together super quickly. All right, let me go ahead and mix this up and I'll get right back. So had to change tools here because you always want to use the right tool for the right job. This is a much better whisk, and you see it's all incorporated very well. And the last thing that we're going to put in are the walnuts that you saw Auntie putting in. So what I want to do is I'm going to reserve just a few for the top, the nice big chunky ones for decoration. And then the rest of them I'm going to put inside. All right, and that was 1 cup of walnuts. And we're ready to put this in a nice grease buttered baking dish. All right, we got a nice, it's nicely buttered because you don't want that to stick. And just, I'm going to hold this. I want you to just scrape this out in here for me. Yeah, you see the nice rich, it looks like peanut butter color. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I think you can.
Okay. Get the rest of this.
Yeah.
Here, come a little bit closer. Auntie's helping me with the banana bread. Here we go. And this worked out really good. It usually gives me a loaf pan.
Okay.
But we're putting it in this. And I love these spatulas, these red ones. I have these ones at home as well. Because the Betty Crocker spatulas for baking is great, because I'll show you in just a second. They come right apart, so it's super easy for cleaning. So anytime you have to wash it, it just goes in the dishwasher, or you can just soak them. Perfect. So as you see, cake is come together. I'm just going to wipe this down right on the end so nothing burns on the side. And I just kind of want to make it even, so I'm just going to give it a real little shake. If you want to tap it, sometimes it has air bubbles in it. You just tap it like that and it sets all the air bubbles out, so you want it to bake evenly. And then because my fingers are wet, it's not going to stick. I'm just going to kind of press it down just a smidge. All right, let me wash my hands. The oven is already preheated. And we're just going to sprinkle these walnuts on the top. Not doing a good job. There we go. Better with my hands.
One more?
Nope, this is it. Perfect. All set. Easy recipe. See, we're done. It's ready to go in the oven now. So there's what it looks like. It's going into the oven. So we put the cake in there at about 180, which is coming up to about 365. And we're going to put it in there for about 30 minutes and check it because it's not that deep. It's pretty shallow. So let's see how long it takes to bake. The oven just went off. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. Ooh, it looks good. Let's see. All right, I need 2 hands for this. So it's got a nice brown color on it. However, if you can see, I'm shaking it and it's still a little bit raw right there. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a piece of foil on this and then put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes. I'm putting the foil so that way it doesn't get too burnt and brown on the outside because I don't want the nuts to burn, but I still want it to cook on the inside. There's a crazy wind going on out here. We're on our way to dinner at my buddy Shanavaz, and his wife is cooking up it's a bunch of dust blowing in my mouth. His wife is going to be cooking up some delicious biryani for us tonight. So we are headed in the Uber. We're going to Shanavaz's house, and I told him yesterday when he was reminding us about dinner that I was going to bring him a surprise guest. The surprise guest is my Auntie Jennifer, who used to be his teacher in 2nd grade. So he's going to get a real surprise. Mom's not coming, but Dad's right there too. Out here, it's starting to rain, so we're scrambling to go inside right now. Shanavaz's mom, yeah, for the surprise.
The surprise was something which I never expected, and nobody has given me this kind of surprise, like, you know, the thing which I never expected I cannot imagine even, and I really like this because this is something which I needed forever in my life.
Very happy that you came to his house. Out her book. I gave her some boo-boo covering markers.
Not Brian Sweeney. No, not Richard Sweeney.
Brian Sweeney,
Look at the little wiggle worm on the ground. Oh yes. With the rain, my bindi's gone all haywire. But I wanted to show you the first courses here. They start with a sweet dish first. This is what Shanavaz's wife made. It's called Mami Sivai.
There are 2 kinds of sivai.
Mami Sivai.
White meat.
Yeah. Second part. प्यार का नाम मैंने सुना था मगर प्यार क्या है ये मुझको नहीं थी खबर आगे प्यार का नाम मैंने सुना था प्यार क्या है ये मुझको नहीं थी खबर.
Smelling good. She's making the parathas. This is a hot case. Stays nice and warm in there. Bas, ho gaya. Dikhai. Yeah, that's what she's cooked. Chicken chop. Wow. I'm gonna eat that with parathas. This was the dessert that we had. Oh man, and that's the biryani, guys. The smell in here. I only ate that brunch in the morning and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since. I'm ready for dinner.
New song this is. 진짜.
낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 선어해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 전에 원샷 때리는 선어해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선어해 그런 선어해 나는 외워 사랑스러워 그래 너 바로 너 나는 외워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 날 끝까지 가볼까 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일
깡게 깡게. 카메라 카메라. 찐찐.
starters.
Goal.
Salad. And that's gold. Oh yes. Dinner was fantastic. That homemade beef biryani was excellent. Chef's kiss. Now there's desserts. I don't think I can eat any more. Not even another bite. Okay. Good night and thank you, Miss Reshma. Okay. The dinner was wonderful. Delicious.